The Galactic Council had always considered humans a joke. Compared to the advanced species of the universe, Earth was a primitive backwater, a planet of soft, fragile creatures who barely left their own solar system. Their weapons were outdated, their technology was crude, and their bodies were weak. So when the Vorten Empire decided to expand its territory, they didn't even bother negotiating with Earth. Instead, they sent a fleet of warships, broadcasting a message to the entire galaxy. We will take this world in a single day. Across the stars, alien civilizations chuckled. The mighty Vortens, with their plasma cannons, gravity bombs, and world-destroying warships, were about to crush a species that still used gunpowder and combustion engines. The humans had no chance, or so they thought. The arrival of the Vorten fleet. The invasion began with overwhelming force. Hundreds of Vorten warships entered Earth's orbit, blotting out the sky over major cities. Their presence alone was enough to induce mass panic. That humans had never faced an extraterrestrial threat before, at least not one this direct. The Vortens issued a final warning, demanding Earth's immediate surrender. The message was broadcast in hundreds of languages, beamed directly into the minds of every world leader. You are inferior. You will submit. Any resistance will be met with total annihilation. It was meant to break the will of the human race before the first shot was even fired. But instead of cowering, humanity launched a counterattack. The first strike, it wasn't much of an attack by galactic standards. Humans fired outdated ballistic missiles, scrambled jets that move at a fraction of the speed of light, and launched cyber attacks using primitive computers. The Vortens laughed. They think they can harm us with that? General Korak sneered as his fleet easily neutralized the first wave of missiles. Their advanced shields deflected the explosions as if they were nothing more than fireworks. But then something unexpected happened. The humans didn't stop. They kept launching everything they had. Waves of missiles, drones, EMP attacks, even outdated nuclear weapons. At first, the Vortens dismissed it as desperation. Then, one of their battleships lost power. It wasn't an accident. Human engineers had managed to hijack one of their relay stations, cutting off a crucial power supply. The battleship, one of the Vorten Empire's most feared vessels, was now helpless in the void of space. The laughter stopped. Adapting to the enemy. The Vortens realized they had made a mistake. Humans didn't fight like other species. They didn't rely on brute force or overwhelming technology. Instead, they adapted. When the Vortens shut down Earth's power grids, humans switched to backup generators and solar panels. When their military weapons ran out of ammunition, they built new ones from scrap. When their cities were bombed, they fought from the ruins. Even more terrifying was their ability to learn. Within hours of the invasion, human scientists had already begun reverse engineering Vorten technology. Soldiers were seen using captured plasma rifles, engineers were hacking into alien databases, and pilots were attempting to fly stolen ships. The Vorten fleet, once confident of an easy victory, suddenly found itself in a desperate struggle, the battle for Earth. As the days passed, the war took a brutal turn. The Vortens tried to crush human resistance with overwhelming force, but every time they adapted, the humans countered with new tactics. The streets of Earth's cities became battlegrounds. Human soldiers moved through underground tunnels, using the terrain to their advantage. Snipers took down elite Vorten warriors from the shadows. Civilians built traps using salvaged alien equipment, turning entire districts into kill zones. The Vortens had superior weapons, but humans had something far deadlier: ingenuity. A group of human scientists, working in a hidden bunker, discovered a way to overload Vorten shields using a combination of electromagnetic pulses and high-frequency radio waves. This information was immediately relayed to the resistance forces. Within hours, human squads carrying makeshift EMP devices were taking down Vorten soldiers with shocking efficiency. The war was no longer one-sided. Humanity was fighting back, the turning point. By the sixth day of the invasion, the Vorten forces were in chaos. The humans had managed to infiltrate their command network, sending false signals and scrambling their communications. Then the final blow came. A team of human hackers cracked the Vorton fleet's navigation system. Using a carefully crafted virus, they sent false coordinates to half of the Vorton warships. The result was catastrophic. Entire battleships collided with one another. Some were sent crashing into Earth's atmosphere, and others were flung into deep space with no way to return. At the same time, ground forces launched an all-out assault on the Vorton command center. Human soldiers, armed with both human and alien weapons, stormed the facility in a coordinated attack. The battle was fierce, but after hours of relentless fighting, they captured the command center and forced the Vorton leaders into retreat. General Korak, once so sure of victory, watched in horror as his fleet was decimated. His forces, once considered invincible, were now in full retreat. The message to the galaxy. As the last Vorton warship fled Earth's orbit, the Galactic Council observed in stunned silence. Humanity, weak, primitive, underestimated, had just defeated one of the most feared empires in the galaxy. For centuries, the other species of the universe had looked down on humans. They had called them simple, undeveloped, and insignificant. But now they saw the truth. Humans were not weak. They were relentless. Then, a message was broadcast across the galaxy, a message from the very species they had once mocked. A human voice, calm but unyielding, spoke in a universal transmission. "We didn't start this war, but if you come for us again, we will finish it." The laughter had stopped, and the galaxy never dared to underestimate humanity again.